Imagine if 10 years ago we sat down as a group of people and said, we're going to build the best rugby team in the world. That's what we want to do. Well, we go and hire great rugby players and great talent, and like Japan has done in terms of building its own rugby capabilities. You go and get the best with focus and we'll build a strategy. And then imagine that every week the International Rugby Board sends you a memo, and on that memo they change one rule of the game. Just one, little one, they make a little tweak to the rule. Most companies will take it where it's like, we're focused on our strategy, we'll deal with that change. We won't. But over 10 years, that's 500 little adjustments. And one day somebody wakes up and says, we should get the rule book out again. Now that I've read it with all those adjustments, actually we're not playing rugby anymore. The game's changed and we're playing netball or baseball. More appropriate sport for Japan. We're now playing baseball. And I've gone and created a rugby team. They're terrible at baseball, right? And that's essentially what we found ourselves in at ANZ, where we had a strategy, it was a good strategy. And it was about building out in a certain way. But the rules changed. And they changed literally every week. And there was a concentrated set of change that we all now talk about as the global financial crisis, which we're still feeling the impacts of, which changed everything. And so, because we weren't responsive to those changes, right, now we're doing a bit of catch-up. That does not mean, so that's why we're doing a lot of change at the moment at ANZ. We're catching up, we're redressing, and we're building baseball skills that we need to have going forward. Part of that has been that we've actually sold some of our businesses that were in Asia, little ones. Doesn't mean we're giving up on Asia, not at all. Asia is so critical to our strategy. What is our strategy for people in this room? So I'm not talking about our retail strategy. Our institutional, our corporate strategy is we want to be the best bank in the world for companies who are in the business of moving goods and money around this region. So if you're in the business of moving goods or money around, we want to be the best bank in the world to help you. And the reality is that the goods and money in the world today, where that flow is about Asia. And that's why we have to be in Asia, and that's why we have to be very, very targeted about being in places like Japan. Because if you look at it, who is moving goods and money around this region, it is people in this room. It is Japanese conglomerates and financial institutions. It is Chinese companies. It is companies that are based in Singapore, etc. And so that's why Asia will always be caught out strategy. By the way, I just add something to that. ANZ has actually, and I know we've got some of our fellow banks from Australia here, but ANZ has always been Australia's most outwardly looking bank, right from the very, very beginning of our bank in 1835. We've always been a bank focused on trade and always been outward looking. Actually, we've been in Asia for a long time. 40 and 50 years we've been here in a serious way. And that's not going to change. And I can't conceive of an ANZ that is not heavily invested in and heavily interested in, and a bank that really cares about what's happening in Asia, and that will change. But it doesn't mean that we're not going to change things along the way about what we do, who we do it, how we do it. Just like all of you in your own businesses will constantly be evolving and changing. And that's what we're going through now.